Hello, hello. My kitty cat is here and she wants to say hello too. This is Maya. She likes to get in the way. So I've been on a big old watercolor kick this month actually. So I am just going to continue doing watercolor. If that's okay with you guys. But I will do watercolor with acrylic paint and some ink. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I got these acrylic paint markers that have been apparently they got really good reviews, so I've never used paint markers very much, and I just thought that might be fun to try. But I still have the dice for the subject matter, so let's see what we can roll. I still need to find a place to write down all my stuff. Hold on. Put my shoes over there. Okay. Everybody's having a good night. I had an okay day. It was fine. All things considered, it could be better. It could also be a lot worse, so I don't really have a problem. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this one. This is the media, so I already know what I'm going to... That's not getting rid of, duh. So I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use... I was thinking about... I would like some free range for colors, but you know, if you guys want to see the colors, I can still do that, but I'm going to put that to the side for now. So I'm just going to use these 3 dice that tell me what I'm going to be drawing or painting. So let's shake it up. We have a farm animal, a rainbow, and weather. And now I'm really glad I didn't do the colors. Okay. Write it down. Obviously, the weather is going to be rainbow, or rain. So what kind of farm animal wants to be out in the rain? I don't know. Probably none of them, but somebody has to do it. Let's see. Let me put this to the side for now. Okay. Let me wet my paints a little. If I can find my brush. Hold on. Oof. All right. Yeah, I've been on a big old watercolor kick. Remember this when I look back on my entire year and be like, what did I do all year? Oh, yeah, I painted with watercolors in the beginning, and then after that, I don't know what I did. I did something weird. I'm not normally a watercolor painter. It's good to try new things, though. Okay, so I'm going to do farm animal, rainbow. Let me get this canvas a little closer. Just a bit. All right. Move my light so it's not in everybody's way, but also gives off enough light. That's good too. All right. So let's do the background first. So we're going to draw kind of a farm, but like farm has grass, more or less. I don't know why when I think of a farm, I think of like grass that's not kept up very well. That doesn't make sense though, because the animals need something to eat. But we'll find out what I want to do here. I'm really into watercolor right now. I can't explain it. Hopefully that'll continue for the rest of the year because I like to have multiple types of mediums to work with. This thing is sectioned off into 3 different parts, so I am going to do 3 different pictures at least. Maybe more, but I kind of tend to doubt it. I have to work a little bit earlier tomorrow, so that doesn't mean I can't do this again sometime. I like to do it. It's fun. So I'm just drawing like a little grassy field. I was going to draw like maybe a barn or something. I don't know. I need to draw a sky in the background and some rainbow. But this is just wherever, something to sit the farm animal onto. Whichever farm animal that may be, I don't know. It's kind of thinking a duck. They like to be out in the rain, more or less. They like to be wet. If I do a duck, I should really do like a pond. Let me do a broader brush, a little bit broader anyway. Hello. Scratch. Okay. So ducks like to hang out in water, so I'm going to do a little pond. Sorry, I'm late coming on the stream. When I get home from work, I don't usually want to hop on stream. I usually want to relax for a little bit. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to stream. I promised them, and it doesn't mean I don't love to sit here. I like it's more fun when I don't have to work. You know how it is. It's Monday. This is how I make my Mondays better. Just do mixed media Monday. So that's a pond and a grassy little place for the duck to hang out. It's a farm animal I figured out. I guess I'll do that one. Some sort of place for them to hang out. I need to let this thing dry though. Hold on. And I need some grass around it. You can't just have a body of water sitting there in the middle of nowhere. It looks like a nice place to hang out. Okay, so now let's draw the background. But first let's do the rainbow because I don't want the rainbow to drown in the background. So let's do the rainbow. Let's put it sky to ground. It's one of my favorite rainbows. Types of rainbows anyway. This is sort of our orange, more than an orange than a red. But let's try to fix it, but it's okay. No worries. I'll just get a lighter orange. Let it all blend together. It's hard to paint vertically when you paint watercolors. It's difficult, but I still want to do it. Maybe I'll take this and make it dry. All right, so let me try and put the grass up there so it hides the fact that my rainbow dripped all over the place. Oh, watercolor. All right. Let's do a little bit more red. I don't think it's red enough up here. There we go. That's better. That is better. This is going to be kind of a straight rainbow, but that's just because that's all you can see. I did tie-dye. I did a tie-dye pattern with watercolor yesterday just while I was watching the movie, and it was excellent. It turned out better than the tie-dye I do for acrylics. So there's a part of me that wants to do some tie-dye designs and sell them as stickers or t-shirts or something. with watercolor. Watercolor is very, very popular right now, so I don't mind messing around. Be fun. Let me get my handy dandy drying tool again. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do a darker blue because everybody knows that the rainbow has 7 colors. People say 6. It's 7. Sorry. And I don't know why blue is part of it, though. There's all kinds of darker colors that could be, in there, but I don't know. People say navy blue is in there, so whatevs, indigo, whatever you call it. And then, of course, my favorite, purple. Purple, purple, purple. There are a few things in this world that I like more than rainbows. I love rainbows. I have a pretty good view from my balcony of all the rainbows when storms come in. But I used to anyway. They built a new building, so hopefully I'll still have a nice view. The dropper is so confused. Like, where do I go? Okay, so I still have to do some weather. Let me do the background of. So the background is just going to be this really light blue. Really light blue color. I'm going to darken the pond a little bit so it doesn't blend in with the sky. Sorry, I get sidetracked sometimes. Just moving that paint around. And I think I would like to add a little bit of metallic. I love metallic watercolor. It's so beautiful. I need to go back over the grass again, but that's okay. Not a problem. And this is Mixed Media Monday, so I can use as many different types of media as I want. And I might want to go back over this with some acrylics, just so some of it will stand out more. I was thinking about doing like a watercolor Wednesday sometime, but work in progress Wednesday works pretty well. Oh no, it's dripping. It's dripping. Whoopsies. My drawing started crying. Yeah. My painting started crying. Oh no. That's okay. No worries here. Perfectly okay. There's such a thing as rainbow weather, which is basically sun and rain. So I'm going to put the rain over here. Going to let it drip down because it's going to be wet anyway. It's a nice little effect. And I'm going to put the sun over there. No, please stop. So now I'm going to do a little bit of sunlight on this corner here. Not like a corner sun, but just like some sunlight. Just like a little bit peeking over the corner. That's good. And do the rest in the sky blue color. Whoopsies, let's not get it too wet. All right, sky blue, ahoy. Oh my God, phone. Okay. Let's do a little bit more of the sky color, the sky blue. I don't want it to be that dark, but oh well. It is going to rain, so. I should really get like a paper towel or something. Give me a moment. Oh, God. Oh, my God. No, Maya, you don't sit there. Not for kitties. Ugh. Get this off. There we go. That's better. Apologies to my next art piece. I have watercolor on here. I would like to use a little bit of acrylic. I want to try like acrylic paint marker kind of sort of. See what it looks like. Just for funsies. If I remember correctly, yes, I need a place to test it on. So let's no time like this paint swatch paper. Let's do it. Just to get it going. Come on now. This is such a pain in the ass. Well, I might not be doing this today. They're supposed to be really good quality once they finally start working. Come on. Oh, it's coming. Maybe soon. Not bad. Hold on, let's try this. Oh, that's cool. It's acrylic paint marker, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Just put it up so you can see. It's fine point, which I didn't expect. I thought it would be, that's really cool. I thought it would be like thicker and harder to manage like other paint pens are. These are very nice. I'm glad I bought these. So I'm going to draw a duck. Duck is going to be my farm animal. I also need to still draw some weather. It's going to be rain because that's where rainbows come from. Sunshine and rain. Let me draw my duck first. I think I'm going to draw it with like regular ink first. Oh, gosh. This is totally not without an image in mind, just me drawing from memory what I think a duck looks like. Pretty sure it has a beak, head, and a body. A lot of them like to sit on water. There we go. Duck. I am very impressed with this paint marker, but it's annoying to try and get it all out all the time. So I think I'll just do the blades of grass with it. See what I want to do for my duck. What kind of media to use for my duck? I think I kind of want to use acrylics. I would prefer not to use the palette, but I guess I will. Whatevs. Okay, let's do this. Should it be a yellow duck, like a duckling, or should it be like a regular? Like, what does an actual duck look like? You know, brown, like a female duck. But I need orange. I need some sort of orange color. add some white. Yeah. Oh, gosh. All right. Put my duck. Just a little bit of paint. I don't need a lot today. Just a little bit. Watercolors don't really sit on top of other watercolors really well. It tends to blend, so it's better to do acrylics go back in there with acrylics. It's easier. Oh my gosh, my cat. She has arrived. No, I don't want you over here. Nobody wants you over here. Maybe the audience does, but I don't, because you get in the way. It's not fun for anybody. You're such a cutie. You are not part of this picture, sweetheart. You are not. I know you think you want to be, but you're not. Okay. Oh my gosh, Maya, no. Do I have to do this thing? I will. She used to run like the wind when that happened. She does not like it. It's like a grown-up duck. If you ever see a duck in the wild, they're brown or like a mallard or something. Those are, I don't know. That's what I was going for. Otherwise, I probably would have done some yellow, but ducks aren't really yellow, and just baby ducks. This is a little lady duck. Hi, I see you. I know. You would like to have attention. I understand. Pay attention to me, Mama. That's what Maya says. Let's get some white out. Not white out, but some white out. It's a little bit too thick. All right, that's better. Yeah, it's better. I don't think I have to draw a face if I don't want to. Just assume that it's behind the feathers. She's paddling like the Dickens underneath. Okay, so I need some blue. For the rain. So I still need to do the weather. All right, so I guess it'll rain sideways. I don't know. Let's just do it. Do it. Try to do those little rings that pop up when, because raindrops hit the water surface. So because these little rings, I'm really bad at painting small sometimes. I'll try again. I'm also like really bad at painting large. It's weird. So I'm drawing a duck. So that's the farm animal that I rolled. Farm animal, weather, and what else? Rainbow. That's right. So that's what's going on here. Try to watch a movie tonight, maybe. Although I kind of want to finish this awful book I'm reading just so I can move on to another one. So I guess I'll finish a said awful book, but maybe I'll watch a movie tomorrow night since I get off a little bit earlier. That's the plan. Excuse me. All right, I think I'm pretty close to being done with this. I draw a farm animal that I did. I used a couple different mediums. I did acrylic paint, watercolors, a little bit of ink to draw this duck, and I tried the for the first time the acrylic paint marker just to see how that goes, and it's pretty nice, I must say. Pretty happy with it. Let me do a little bit more watercolor, but it's more or less dry. Let's see if I can just like fix some of the bottom of this. It's a nice little place for my duck to be, hanging out in the rain. I'm glad it's not all beach scenes today, although it's not that bad. I had fun painting it last week. All right. So that's going to be the end of my first prompt. Let's start a new one, shall we? Let's roll something new. Where did my dice go? There. All right. Down we go. Let's do roll. Weather, mountain, and people. Gosh, I hate people. I mean, I'm a people, but I'm not a big fan of mountains and people. All right, I'll try. Weather, mountain, and people. Got it. So it's going to be quite a different scene. Let's start with watercolor. Okay, let's do, what should we do? Like a mountainscape, but we could do, let's do blue for like the background first, especially since it ran over this way. Oopsies. Let's just do a wash of blue. A sea of blue. Some sort of weather. I'm assuming snow would be a good idea for mountains. just a wash. It's looking like a sky also already, which makes me happy. It's kind of one of the benefits of watercolor, I think. So it dries in some places, in some places it's thin, in some places it's thicker, and it just looks like clouds to me. I love that. Okay, I'm going to dry this off before I start on the mountains. I might pull up a reference image because I want them to look nice. I just want them to look nice, you know? Let's see. I sure do get a lot of mountains when I roll. I wonder if it's a conspiracy. Okay, this is nice. All right, so I can't decide. Should I do watercolor for the second part, or should I do the? I feel like I should do the paint marker. Let me do. I need to. Where's my little swatchy thing? I don't know where that went. Crap. Well, I don't know where they should include these things. You know. Hold on. To use the back of this butterfly here. Oh God. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm here. So let me take it down a notch. This is this butterfly that I use for a short. It's coming. I must say these are really good quality. I am very impressed. So impressed. So these are acrylic paint markers. I'm going to do a little snow-capped mountain. I'm just like sort of drawing it out right now. Just drawing some mountains, no big deal. These are acrylic paint markers. These are phenomenal acrylic paint markers. I'm really happy about this. I was like, nah, they can't be right. Like paint markers, they're fine, but they don't work very well. This is incredible. This is the Posca brand. Very nice. So this is supposed to be a mountain. I would have done like regular triangles, but I want it to be semi-realistic, nice looking, you know. Maybe like one more thing in the back. And don't forget, I have to put people on here somewhere. They have to be climbing the mountain, I guess. Like a couple of idiots. No, ambitious ones, I guess. Okay. So now what do I want to do? I think I want to do some acrylic. Just like a little bit of just like paint over it a little like this, just to layer it. It's one thing I do like about acrylic paint. It just layers really nicely. And then you do brown and blue. We're only a half hour in. That's pretty good. I've done pretty well for myself. So I could take my time a little bit. I try to make these no more than an hour now because the playback time is better, and nobody wants to watch 2 hours of me saying nothing. But it doesn't mean I'll never do another 2-hour one. I just need to have like 1 hour to do this and then go back and do something else for myself. It's all about balance. It's looking pretty good. I like it. Hope you guys like watching. Happy little mountains. Watercolor is in the background, and this is acrylic paint on top. So that, by definition, is mixed media. And just sort of, I'm going to put snow on the top, and then I'll make the weather. I have to do a weather, people, and mountains. So these are mountains. Weather's going to be snow, and then I have to draw some crazy people. Truly crazy people who want to climb mountains. Thinking about what kind of lunch I can make myself tomorrow. Or breakfast. Breakfast I'm pretty good at. Lunch is harder. For some reason, I just don't. It's like me trying to take something to work. Something that I think I want to eat. Because when I get there, I'm like, no, I don't want that. But I need to stop eating out so much. It's not good for me. So this is just the base coat of the mountains. I want to do sort of like brownish bluish because I'm going to put some snow on top of them. I couldn't stand it. It looked like an eyeball, and I didn't want that duck to have an eyeball. So I just painted it over real quick. Okay, so this part can probably be mostly blue. I don't know. We'll see. I can always paint over it, mix it around later, but I like the way it looks so far. Hopefully you guys do too. If not, I don't care. It's my picture. But I appreciate you guys coming by to watch. Okay, so there's my mountains. I'm gonna try and dry it a little bit with my little handy dandy heat gun. Okay, so I want to put some snow on top, and I want to put some snow in the air because that's what the weather is. It's gonna be snow, snow, snow. So I'm just gonna paint snow caps on the mountains, put snow in the air because that's the weather. It's hard to see, but hopefully you guys get the picture. If not, sorry. I'm looking forward to eating some more Oreos tonight. Maybe a little bit of a sandwich. Okay, so it needs to be more covered in snow than just the tips of the mountain, because that's not how snow works. Trying to make it, I don't want it to be like flat, so I'm trying to make it look like it has grooves and such, like mountains do, you know? See, you can't even tell that it was dripped upon. That's the beauty of Mixed Media Mondays. Ordinarily, I would not say. I would say, please don't paint vertically if you're going to paint with watercolors. It does not work. But Mixed Media Monday, everything goes. Anything goes. Almost done. I just need to draw the crazy people that want to climb the mountain for no reason other than to say that they did it. Okay. I think that's good for that. Let me just draw a regular pen for the people shadows. I'm not trying to be a cop out or anything, but it's easier. So it's just gonna be like a man and he's climbing for no good reason. See where my stance is on this. I guess it's okay that they do it. I just don't get it. Run up the mountain, run. I guess he might need some poles to climb with. I don't know if that works for me. There's one. See if another person, like, you know how they stick flags on top of things? Just say, hey, I did this. Nobody else was here first, just me. That doesn't really look like a person. Hold on. I'm working on it. I'm gonna fix it. There's nothing acrylic paint can't fix. Here we go. Alright, so he's climbing up the mountain weirdly. Hold on, let me paint over that. I need to do a new person. I like the flag though. Alright, let me try another person. That did not look like a person at all. So let's say somebody's climbing up this way. So we'd have to have a bent knee and torso. People knock on stick figures, but stick figures are really useful in terms of conveying movement, more or less. And he's climbing. I don't like the arm there, but he's getting there. I just want to fix it because that arm was too thick. So I'll fix it and I'll put, although now it's like the paint does not work well on ink like that, but we'll see what happens. Oopsies, that's even worse. Okay, let's see what I can do to fix this. Yeah, it's better. I'm not great with people, have you noticed? But stick figures are fine. I see nothing wrong with stick figures. God, this is awful. I almost had it too. Hold on, let me just repaint the torso part. It's just this one part with the head and the arm that's not right. Let that dry for a second. and try and fix this. If I add more white, maybe it'll be easier to fix later. Okay, I'm gonna use black paint. I'm pretty sure. If I have it, if I can find it, yes, I can find it. Oh, and I found my swatch. Haha. Let's see. There's some black paint. I don't need a lot of it, just a little. There we go. All right. So I'm going to try my best to do the rest of this stick figure person. I don't like getting people. It's hard to do. So people go like that. There we go. That's better. I don't really like how thick the arm is, but I'm not going to repaint it. Well, we'll see. We'll see how I feel. So basically that, and he's like walking up the mountain because he's a crazy person. Only crazy people do this kind of stuff, I guess. I don't know. Let me just try and make the arm a little skinnier. It's better. That's better. He's coming up there. More or less. I'm supposed to draw people, some sort of weather, and mountains. And I drew a stick figure because I have nothing against stick figures. Let the world know I'm an artist, and I think stick figures are very useful. They convey movement. They tell a story. Of course, he's huge. The proportions are way off, but oh well. What are you gonna do? So there's that. See what I can do here to make it blend in, sort of. Hopefully it looks okay. And I want to put like a red color flag or something up there. Make it so it's got a shadow of some kind. All right, let's do I wish I had the color right. I do. I just don't want to get up. Hold on, I'll get up. All right. Okay. Got the Price is Right song stuck in my head. Okay. There's some red. Just a teeny tiny bit of red for the little flag that he put there. And hopefully he's not falling backwards down the mountain after we put that there, because that would be a shame. There we go. Just want to make the background sort of better. Maybe it's like windy up there. That's something else that could be like a weather type of situation. Probably is windy up there. That's another reason I don't understand why people climb mountains. But I get it, I guess. It's just a challenge. Okay, so that's there. Just trying to make it look like it belongs in the background, which obviously I didn't do a good job, but I'm trying. There we go. There we go. And so it's just like windy. That's what I'm trying to convey here. Snowy and windy at the top of a mountain. Go figure. cat is here. She wants to say hello. She wants to get involved. There's the wind. So I use acrylic paint, ink, like an ink pen. I use watercolor paint for the background, and I used a little bit of paint marker that I just bought recently, and I'm very impressed by. Excuse me. No, this is not for you. You do not need to be here. You can step your little paws in my watercolor. May I ask why? My sweetheart, you have to go. You have to go. Goodbye. Thank you. It's not easy painting with a cat. It's not easy. I'm just getting super into it. It's fun. This like little space down here is, you know, I tried to make them even when I put the tape on, but not always easy. But I tried. That is we have one more picture to go before I stop. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it had to be a mountain with a person and some sort of weather. So I drew snow-capped mountains. The weather was supposed to be snowing, but nobody could see it. So then I drew some wavy lines to indicate that it's also windy. So that's why I don't understand why people climb mountains, but apparently they like to, even though wind probably blows them off and all that jazz. But everybody wants to do something different. I understand. So that's my mountain picture. I'm going to roll one more. If you just joined us, I'm doing my own mediums today, but I am mixing them up. But the dice are telling me what subject matter I should draw or paint. So, oof, wild animal, building, bridge, time. I don't know what that means. Okay, so I've drawn a wild animal, some sort of bridge building, and convey time somehow, which is a strange one. I don't get that one very often. All right, we'll start with watercolor, of course. Wild animal on a bridge. I'm going to say a bear. I don't know. See if I can do this. Let's see. Maybe I should just start with clean water or something. I don't know. I like that mountain one. It's nice. So I'm just trying to make a background of some sort. Windy City. Wild animal. What's wild? I think like an eagle's wild. Is that wild enough for you? I think that's pretty wild. If I saw an eagle, I would be like, wow. I did see an eagle one time, and it was very impressive. And I saw it like not in a zoo necessarily. I saw it on the road. I was like, oh, that was an eagle. Just doing a little wash of watercolor for the background, and then I'm going to start working on a bridge. I'm not great with bridges, but I'll do my best. I will do my best. Do that. I like watercolor because it looks like it's like you just do a couple of strokes and then some of it's thick and some of it's thin and it looks like clouds automatically, in my opinion, and that's really fun. All right, so I want to dry this off with my little heat drying tool, my heat gun. One moment. So I need to draw some sort of bridge. Let me look. I'd like it to look more or less decent. I'm looking up a little bit of a reference image just so I get something. Let's see here. Okay, I think I want it to be like one of those. Let's see here. I'd rather it be like a stone bridge, just because that's easier to draw. Not necessarily easier, but it's yeah, easier. But anyway, I can still make it unique. So this is my little pen, my new pens that I bought at Michael's the other day, and then let's make the bridge here. Make it go up like this. Just sketching it out and down, and I want it to underneath have a shadow, and then this bridge is going to go down somehow, so like that and that. Okay, there we go. Not bad, I guess. Not the best, but fine. That is a bridge. It's just the sketch outline of a bridge. Let me fix it so it actually looks like a bridge. Should I do watercolor again? Maybe. Let me see if I can do watercolor. I hate to do it on top of ink right now. It's not a good idea. Let's do acrylic first. There's a little space in this one, so it's harder, but it's still, I'm considering it a bridge. This is a bridge, people. So this is like one of those stone bridges. And when I do a wild animal, what would hang out underneath a bridge, possibly, besides a troll? Like I'm thinking about, I don't know, something semi-wild, but not too wild. Think about, I don't know. And I don't know how to convey time at all. Like, how do you do that? I guess it's going to be, the only thing I could think of is like a time of day, and the time of day could be like a sunset or a sunrise, something like that, or both. And that's fine. That'll be fun. Okay, so I'm just drawing this little bridge. I'm just like trying to outline it a little bit with the acrylic paint, just so it looks better in terms of the whole design. All right. Because there's supposed to be water over top of bridges usually. I mean, over top, underneath, duh. So just gonna fix it so it's got cleaner lines, and then I'm gonna go back over it. Yeah. I think I want to do some white and like a little bit of gray, make it like a stone bridge. The easiest. Oh god. This gonna drip. It looks like a road, more so a road than a bridge, but it's supposed to be a bridge. Maybe if I add little sides to it, it'll work. Not my best bridge, but still a bridge. It's working. So bridges have like guardrails and such usually, so I'll try and put that on there and make it look more like a bridge and less like a road. Although bridges can be roads, they are both usually. Okay, so there is that. That's my bridge road thing. I feel like it needs to be lighter on this side. And also have more of a, like it has to be thinner up here. And have something like a side to it. Hold on, I'll fix it. I'll fix it all. So I'm just making it lighter, and then I'm gonna add like shadow underneath, so it says it's a 3D object. Okay, so just some black underneath, right underneath this gray part. And then like a little darker than this, but not as dark as this for the side of the bridge. Okay, so like right about here. Yeah. Oh, I still have to draw time and a wild animal. Wild animal's a hard one. Don't know. I got hung up on this bridge. So I think I need to make it lighter up here too. Let me wash this off a little bit and put some more white in there. Yeah, that's better. Okay. I want to make it dark underneath of the bridge, of course. Really dark. And then that's got a shadow. And it's supposed to hopefully convey bridge. It's not like I said, not my best bridge, but I'm doing my best here. Give me a break. Okay, I'm gonna put some water, but I'm gonna make a darker water underneath the bridge to set it down. So right there. So I guess I can't have anything really under the bridge because it's water, unless it's like a fish or something. How am I going to pull this off? I think something flying overhead would probably be easiest for this exact, because what's happening is this is too short. I wish I had more space. If I had more space, I think I could do it better, but we do with what we can, with what we have. So I'm just gonna put some ripples in the water here. Okay, so that's water, that's air. Hopefully that makes more sense now. And I'm going to put probably like a bald eagle or something up there, and that would make me happy. Hopefully it makes you okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I'm just gonna make him kind of, his wings should be darker than this, but I'm just gonna sketch it out first. Okay, now I think I have pretty much the movement that I want, so let's put it like that. It's okay if the wings go off the page, it's perfectly fine. Okay. More or less an eagle, sort of, hopefully. Hopefully that says eagle to you, because it says eagle to me. And I'm gonna make his tail like a tannish, light tannish color. Like it fans out like this. I'm just gonna add more white in a second. I need a little bit more white. That's not contaminated by other colors. Also for his bald head. All right, one more little beaky thing. I feel like I want to put some trees in here or something, but it's on the water, so I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody else. So it doesn't really make sense to me, so I'm not going to do it. All right. So now there's my wild animal, and now I just have to convey time of some kind. So the only way I know to do this is to I mean, this background is sort of like a generic time of day, so maybe we should do like a sunset or nighttime or something. Just thinking about one of those. But eagles don't really come out in the night, so I think I'd rather do a sunset. Let me see if I can just fix the bridge more or less. Okay, let's do a sunset. I wonder if watercolor would work okay for, like, since the background's mostly dry. Let's see if I can do that. I would like to try. Let's do this first. Well, not that one. Is the sunset, then the sky is pink and the ground is getting orangish. Yeah, it's not bad. Orangish, yellowish. I like the line method. I don't have to completely code it, and then I'm not committed necessarily. That's how I usually do these things. Just feel it out. Nice pinky sky. Nice. So I'm going to use the pink, and then I'm going to use like a dark blue for the top of the sky. Not as dark as this, but still dark. Like a purple, like a dark blue purple. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so just putting a little bit of color, trying to mix it a little. And now I'm going to start, I'm almost done here, and then I'm going to start with the dark color up top. This is one of my favorite purples of all time. Oof, it's too pink though, right there. Let's do it darker. Yeah, that's better. I can even add some blue in there too. Let me like mix them both in there. Nice. Very, very nice. Turned out better than I thought it would. Just got to keep going, keep plugging away at it until you come up with something, even if it's not your best. All right, we're getting there. Almost there. Sunset or sunrise. I think this is more sunset, but it's like way evening sunset. Very nice. All right. Almost done. Nice. What do you guys think? I like it. I like it better than I thought I would. I think I already said that, but it's very nice. All right, so I'm going to go through the 3 that I did today. This first one here, I had to draw a rainbow and a farm animal and some sort of weather. And I drew a duck. That was my farm animal. I used watercolor. I have these pens, these paint pens that I wanted to try out, and because I heard really good things about them, and they're incredible. And I used that for some of the blades of grass, so that was good. And I also used some pen to outline the duck, just like regular black felt tip pen. So that was that one. So the rain is the weather, obviously. There's the rainbow and there's the duck. So this is probably my favorite one that I did this evening. This one I had to draw a mountain, a person, and some sort of weather. And I drew like, snow-capped mountains. I wanted it to just be snow, but it's hard to see in the background. So I drew wind too, because it's one of those things that is a problem for people that climb mountains. And then there's one of those people that's climbing mountains. So I put a little flag up there. That's what he has to reach. And then for my last one, I draw a bridge, a wild animal, and I had to convey a time of some sort of time of day. So I drew a bald eagle. Here's my stone little bridge, and the time of day is either sunrise or sunset. I can't decide. But yeah, I think that was a really successful mixed media Monday. I had a lot of fun with that. Thank you so much for joining. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Also, come back tomorrow because I'm going to paint the rest of my shoes, or do my best to paint my shoes. For Shoes Day Tuesday, I'm working on a Valentine's Day pair, so that's going to be fun. If you have any questions or anything, you feel free to ask. Or you have any suggestions or requests, I'll take those too. And I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you. Have a good night.